We are all constrained by our own inner voices to some degree. For those of us who struggle to take control of them, they can end up controlling us. But what if, like the Stoics teach, there were ways to instantly quiet our inner conflict? What would that mean for you? What would you pay to be rid of your own worst creation? How far would you go to stop the negativity that holds you back from the great pleasures of life? In this fast-paced world, the noise can feel constant, an expectation to be louder, more outgoing, more social. And it's easy to feel like the person you are isn't enough, that you must become someone else. All of it can be overwhelming. The self-doubt, the frustration, the feelings of isolation, and the sense of being misunderstood. But what if the key to overcoming this isn't changing who you are, but understanding how you can have control over your inner self? As you walk through life, you're often in your own thoughts, absorbing the world in your quiet yet deeply attentive way. You feel at peace in solitude in nature, where the world's noise fades away. Your mind is calm, open, and ready to receive wisdom. And it's here, in this stillness, that you can begin to overcome your inner conflict. Step 1. Practice self-acceptance. In a world that constantly pressures you to be more, to do more, it's easy to forget that who you are right now is enough. The work you do within yourself, in the stillness, is often the most important. The act of writing down your thoughts, your self-reflections, can be the beginning of shifting your mindset. Each word you write should be a positive statement of yourselves, reaffirming your worth, your power, and your unique ability to thrive in this world. You don't need to conform to anyone else's expectations. The only expectation you need to meet is your own. But even in your most quiet moments, negative thoughts will arise. The voice in your head that says, "I'm not good enough," or "I don't belong," may try to take over. It's the thought that tells you, "I'm a failure," or "I'm too quiet to make an impact," even though deep down, you know that isn't true. It's the voice that makes you feel like a burden to others or like you don't measure up in any way. You may want to retreat into your shell because the inner critic convinces you that you're not enough as you are. But here's the truth. These thoughts, as real and overwhelming as they seem, are not the true reflection of yourself. They are distortions because of what you choose to think of yourselves. It's your inner critic speaking, fear masquerading as truth. The first step to conquering your mind is recognizing that these negative voices are not the real you. Voices that you have control over. They are simply thoughts that do not define who you are. Step 2, break free from the inner critic. The voice that tells you you're too quiet, too shy, or not enough. That voice comes from the noise around you. It's time to confront that inner critic and replace it with affirmations of your own strength and worth. It can be quite difficult to think of positive things to say about yourself, and that's because you need to let go of the expectations of others so you can find your own worth. You don't need to yell to be heard. Your thoughts have weight. Your perspective has depth. When you speak from a place of authenticity, people listen. Conquering your mind isn't about silencing your inner voice. It's about understanding it and shifting it to reflect who you truly are: strong, capable, and worthy of all the peace you seek. Step 3, create space for yourself. In our world that constantly demands your energy and attention, it's vital to set aside moments to reframe from who you are. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Refill your energy in the quiet. It's in these moments of solitude where your mind can rest and reconnect. In these quiet moments, you find clarity. The noise of the world fades, and all that's left is you in your truest form. Here is where inner conflicts diminish as you rediscover your purpose, your passion, and your inner peace. Step into your quiet power. The world is waiting to hear your voice, not louder, but truer. Conquer your mind, and the rest will follow. Remember, conquering your mind isn't about changing who you are. It's about embracing your quiet power. It's about overcoming the inner conflict you face by acknowledging that you are enough and no one has the power over who you become in life. Your calm, your focus, your authenticity, these are your superpowers. By tackling your inner conflict, you unlock the confidence to move forward, to show up in the world exactly as you are.